Joy Gurudev. Today we will talk about a question which has arrived on our group. As you know, few people, I think most of the people are connected with us on our WhatsApp groups and Telegram group. So on the WhatsApp USA group, there's a beautiful question by Neeta Mistriji from USA, UK and Canada group. From Neeta Mistriji from USA. I had gone to her house when I had visited USA. So she is asking a very important question that, Guruji, please let us know about five-face Hanuman, about five-headed Hanuman. What is the story behind it? So today we'll see that. So it so happened that Ravan started losing out of his expectation. He had never expected that he is going to lose in front of Rama and the monkeys. He was one of the most powerful armies at that time. So he started losing his battle, and so finally he had to call his brother Ahiravan from the Netherlands, from the underground, from the Patal Lok. So Ahiravan came and Ravan told him to help him. So Ahiravan was a devotee of goddess. Anyone who is a devotee of goddess will have amazing supernatural powers called Siddhi. I have told you that before many attempts. So Ahiravan did a magic and he put all the people in the battlefield to go to sleep. And he took Ram and Lakshman, he tied them and took them to the Patal Lok. After some hours, when the magic was getting over, everyone woke up and Vibhishan saw what's happening. And Vibhishan said that, Hanumanji, I know what has happened. Ahiravan is magical and all his magic is in a lamp. Now what is a lamp? It is Akhanda Diya. Akhanda Diya means lamp which is constantly kept burning. Even if you keep a lamp which is constantly burning in your house, it will give you miraculous powers. And unless and until someone does not blow off that lamp, the powers which are with you will remain with you and will keep helping you for sure. So Ahiravan, he had 5 lamps like that in 5 different directions, in 4 corners and 1 on the top. Until those lamps will be burning, he would not be harmed in any way. Those lamps were burnt to Ma Bhavani. And so even today I tell people who have problem with spirits or whatever, the oil that we offer to Hanumanji, you bring that oil and burn a Akhanda Diya, permanent lamp to Hanumanji or Devi or whatever, whomsoever you want to burn it to, and you will see the miracle of it. So these 5 lamps were burned in 5 different directions for protection of Ahiravan and for the magical powers of Ahiravan. So these lamps were 5. And before, blowing off these 5 lamps, if Hanumanji would have attacked Ahiravan, he wouldn't have been able to defeat Ahiravan because of the power of Ma Bhavani with him. So if he would blow off one lamp, Ahiravan will burn it when he would go to burn the other lamp. All were kept in far away, great direction. So he would blow one lamp and he would go turn to another lamp to blow it off. Then Ahiravan will burn that lamp, or his people would burn that one lamp. When he would blow the second lamp, they would burn the second lamp. So he said, now to switch off all 5 lamps together, I will have to assume 5 faces. So he assumed 5 faces. What are these 5 faces? On the top, he assumed the face of a horse. And on the 4 corners, north, south, east and west, he assumed the face of a lion, which is Narsimha Avatar. Harigriv Vishnu Avatar is the horse. Varaha Avatar, a wild boar. Garud, the vehicle of Vishnu, which is the eagle. He bore the head of eagle on one side, and he kept his own head, the head of the monkey, Vanar, on one side. So this four faces were on four directions, and the horse face was on the top. So in this way he took this five faces, and he blew off the lamp. And after that he fought with Ahiravan. He defeated Ahiravan and brought Ram and Lakshman back to the battlefield in Lanka, and they fought and they won against Ravan. So this is also one job of Rama that he has fulfilled. And thank you to Neeta Mistri ji for asking this question. So everyone has been benefited by it. So this is the whole process of the five-face Hanuman, and there are multiple benefits of having five-face Hanuman in your house. Like if you worship five-face Hanuman, or if you keep looking at five-face Hanuman, all your fears, your phobias, your unknown fears, they vanish, and you get self-confidence. And if you keep a five-face Hanuman with a blue color aura outside your house, and specifically if you have a south facing house, means you are going out in the south from the house, your door is in such a way that when you go out, you are going out in the south, then the negativity of Vastu gets erased. And if it is placed, five-face Hanuman is placed outside any house, north facing, east facing, south facing, southeast facing, southwest facing, any facing house, your Vastu will be automatically corrected to 10%. Most of the Vastus are not correct up to 30-35%. Nowadays, if the Vastu is correct 35%, you can buy a property. But if it is not correct, 10% points of correction of Vastu will be done by just placing five-face Hanuman outside the door. And more than that, around 15 to 18% correction of Vastu happens when you keep five-face Hanuman on the southwest corner on the height near the ceiling, and he must be facing the northeast corner. And in the northeast corner on the height and on a shelf, you must keep a Shri Yantra. The point of the topmost triangle must be facing the west, like we have told you. You must face it. So the Hanuman idol you are placing in the southwest corner must be of 5 metals, Panchadhatu, or of mercury. Mercury is better than 5 metal. And whichever metal Hanumanji you are keeping over there, whether you are keeping 5 metal or whether you are keeping mercury, the same metal Shri Yantra must be kept in the northeast corner of the house. So southwest and northeast. In these two corners, if you balance it with Shri Yantra and five-face Hanuman, five-face Hanuman looking in the northeast on a height, on a shelf, then for sure the Vastu of the house will be corrected by 15 to 18%. It is very miraculous. If you can check the energy with your hands, the male energy, the female energy, the energy of the house. If you have done Vastu course, Aura course, or any other course where we teach you how to read the energy with the hand movements, you will know that what I am saying is accurate. Immediately by placing Panchamukhi Hanuman outside the main door or on the southwest and the northeast, if you are placing Shri Yantra, it will be very beneficial. And there are few more things you can do, like if you have a child or someone adult who is scared and who is not very confident about himself, not only scared, if the person is not very confident about himself, you can keep a huge picture of Hanumanji with this 5 faces, not all 5 faces of monkey, but one face of monkey, one face of lion, one face of horse, one face of the wild boar, and one face of the eagle. If you keep this kind of picture in your house, in your place where the person who is less in confidence, or person who has phobias of different illness, or who has fear, a lot of fear, If you keep it in such a way that that person can look at the picture maximum, majorly whenever he is crossing, he is walking, sitting, wherever, whatever he is doing, he can keep looking at that picture. Then for sure, 150% for sure, the phobias, the fears of that person will go and he will be much more confident for sure. So you people may try it and then let me know how was the effect of it. Now today we will see next line of Hanuman Chalisa. Sankat kate mite sapira jo sumire Hanumant balapira. Sankat kate means all the problems will be cut off. Mite sab pida, all your pains will vanish. Jo sumire Hanumant balapira. This will happen with those who remember the strength of Hanuman. Those who sing the praise of Hanuman, those who worship Hanuman. Now, here also I want to tell you something very scientific. There are two scientific causes behind Tulsidas ji writing this. The first scientific cause is that Sankat kate mite sapira jo sumire Hanumant balapira. Right now we will do one experiment. If you have a pain at the certain part of the body, there is a magical pranayam that I am teaching you. Take your attention to that pain and breathe in. Keeping your attention over there, take the breath over there. And breathing out, breathe out that pain. If you're feeling itchy, if you have a sensitive skin like mine, and if you're feeling itchy somewhere, don't itch. You bring your attention over there, take your breath over there. And breathing out, breathe out that itchiness. Breathe out from the mouth. Anywhere, if you have a pain or something wrong with your ears, breathe in inside the ears. And breathing out from the mouth, let go that problem. So, wherever there is problem, that will go away by this kind of pranayam. So, Hanumanji's pranayam, your breath, Hanumanji can make you free from all the pains, all the illness. Okay, this is one scientific reason. Second scientific reason is with problems which are arising, they are only arising because you are not thinking correct. I have told you before that the deity presiding over the brain is Lord Ganesha. And the brain is governed by your breath. The way you breathe, your mind works. So all the problems arising in the mind are because of non-proper breathing, unnatural breathing, not a perfect breathing. So when you do pranayam, when you do proper meditation, pranayam, breathing exercises, that is again worshipping Hanumanji. Any kind of pranayam is worshipping Hanumanji. Sankat kate mite sapira. So your problems will be dissolved. You will not invite any problem in your life. They will be resolved. Okay. The second scientific reason. First is by the breath you can remove problems and you can remove all pains and diseases and illness. Second is that you become like your deity. You become like the person whom you hate. So never hate. You don't want to be like that idiot whom you are hating. So forgive that person, stop hating. You become like the person whom you love also. But faster than that, you become like the person whom you hate. Husband and wife, they start looking like each other. But more than love, hatred works faster. But more faster than hatred, you become like the person whom you worship. So if you are worshipping, you will become as strong as Hanumanji. Your mind, your body will become so strong that your body will be free from all pains and all illnesses. And your mind will be so perfect, so intelligent, Jnana Guna Sagar, the ocean of knowledge and virtue, that you will not be into any trouble, you will not land yourself into any trouble, because of your intellect, your brain power. So you become like your deity. So even if you're not doing pranayam and if you're only chanting mantras or Hanuman Chalisa of Hanumanji, still you will become like Hanumanji. You will be free from all pains and all problems. Sankat kate mite sab peeda, jo sumire Hanumant balveera. Now this is such a beautiful knowledge. Share it with everyone. Share this video with everyone. And all social media you must share it. You don't require permission for it. And we will see you again tomorrow with the next line. Hari Aum Tatsat.